Right, what is up guys, it's James back bringing you guys another video today on the channel. Sorry I haven't been very active recently, but I've got exams, so they're more important basically. But today I thought I'd follow the trend in what people have been doing recently and talk about COD in 2017. I know that it's only January, but let's face it, Infinite Warfare isn't exactly the most popular thing in the world, so I thought I'd talk about what I want to see from Sledgehammer in terms of the COD coming out in November of this year. This isn't necessarily what I think they're going to do, but what I'd like them to do. I can't see them doing Advanced Warfare 2, and I don't want them to do Advanced Warfare 2. This does definitely need to be boots on the ground, but I don't want them to necessarily go back to Vietnam or anything like that, which is what I think they're going to do. The reason I'm saying that is because, for a start, it's already been done, and secondly, there's very little scope for change. There were the guns that were used in the Vietnam War, and you kind of have to use them, and we've already seen them used quite a lot. We've seen the Galil in games, we've seen the FAMAS, we've seen guns like this in loads of different games, and I think that the best place for this game to be set is actually around the sort of time that Ghosts and Black Ops 2 was set, this sort of 2020, that sort of time. I don't think it necessarily has to be modern day in terms of what type of guns are used. I think it'd be pretty cool to go sort of 10-15 years in the future, so it's still very much boots on the ground warfare, and it can be gritty and stuff like that. I actually really liked the world they created in Ghost. It just didn't play very well. I think a game that had that sort of feel but played well, played nice and quick like Black Ops 2 did, would actually be an incredibly good game. The world set in Black Ops 2 was a bit shit, to be honest with you, but if they could go to sort of when Ghosts was set, not necessarily just take the world that Ghost was set in, obviously they can't do that, but that sort of atmosphere, I think that would be really cool, sort of 2020, 2025, 2030. So there isn't any boost jumping or anything like that, it's very much boots on the ground, but they can get it so there are made up guns. You take guns like the MTAR-X from Ghosts, I'm pretty sure that's not a real gun. They have scope to add things in, maybe if they need to get some sort of tech stuff in there to appease Activision. They could make up guns if they have to put them in supply drops, that sort of thing. But I think we do need to be in a stage where we aren't just using guns that have been used in COD loads of times before. If they went back to World War II, well, they just have to use the MP40, SCG and all that sort of thing that we've seen loads in games before. Which would be cool, but I think it could be a lot better if Sledgehammer did something different. Treyarch, on the other hand, I think could do something going back to World War II, because it's something that's sort of their thing, whilst Sledgehammer, if they're smart, which is what I hope they're going to do, I think they should go back, or go to sort of a Ghosts-esque era. They can do what they want, they can build their own world without having to follow history, but they can make it feel like COD should feel. That's what I want them to do, not necessarily what I think they're going to do. And then they can also go wild with streaks and stuff. They don't have to stick to the sort of dogs, attack helicopter stuff. Black Ops 3 streaks were actually pretty cool, not necessarily the most effective things in the world all the time. When the wraps got buffed and all that sort of thing, had those metal balls rolling around and exploding, killing a load of people. That was sick, that was really cool, and obviously you can't... I think they were cooler than the dogs, in my opinion. They can go wild with the streaks, they can have loads of slightly futuristic helicopters and stuff. And yeah, I think that is honestly the best place to go. Anyway, what do you guys think about this? Do you think that Sledgehammer should set the next COD in Vietnam? Should it be in World War II? And what would you actually like to see from the COD in 2017? Obviously it's a long way off, but hey, we can start thinking about it, as Infinite Warfare really isn't that fun at the moment. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, leave a like and subscribe if you're new. And thank you so much for watching again, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.